Hey, this is Tori Wilkerson with You Break Chains, and today we're going to do a little graffiti exercise. All right, we're going to do the word pencil. All right, let's get started. All right, so I like to start with a pencil, just in case I make a mistake or I want to do something creative. I can just erase and start again. Okay. Okay, so I'll just do the P. I'm drawing very lightly. Drawing very lightly. Don't worry about making mistakes. Remember, it's in pencil, so if I make a mistake, I can erase. I also have room to be creative if I want to add something else, make the letter look a little different than I did last time. I can do that because I'm drawing in pencil. This is just the first sketch, the rough sketch. And then we'll go over this sketch with a Sharpie, a black Sharpie. But for now, this is where I do my design. This is where I do my creativity work. Okay, in the beginning stages. Let's see. Okay, just staying real loose, and I'm looking for ideas. I'm looking for opportunities to come up with a creative idea, a creative pathway for this assignment. All right, so got the word pencil. Now, at this point, I can think about ideas or change the style of the lettering or just come up with something creative, even put a character in it. All right. But I think I'll just add like an interesting texture to each letter. It's kind of what I did in the preliminary drawing. But if another idea pops up, I'll take advantage of it. Okay. Kind of add like a jagged texture to each letter. You can see the letters becoming a little more stylized. All right, a little more raw looking, and I think I want that. I want that effect. Maybe here, see, this idea just popped in my mind. Maybe the C maybe it has fangs. I don't know. Go like that. Maybe it has a fang popping out like that. You know what I mean? Thumbs. All right. And you just add things along the way. Stay loose, stay creative, and look for things to add along the way. Maybe there's a bend in this letter L. It's gonna kind of wrinkle or whatever. All right, just look for opportunities to be creative. That's all. All right. Okay. Now we got that. Now I'm going to add three-dimensionality to the letters. All right. Now when I add three-dimensionality, I'm choosing one side of each letter to make it look more three-dimensional. All right. So I'm going to choose the left side of each letter. Like, for example, the P. I would do it like this, following the same type of jagged texture that I did on the outside line. All right. Okay. Maybe add some more teeth, more fangs. Even add an eye. These ideas I'm just coming up with as I'm drawing. Okay. You don't have to do that. You can put any idea you want in there. Just leave yourself open to ideas. Leave yourself open. Now in the drawing I showed you at the beginning of the video, I made this pencil, this L, into a pencil. All right, and I think I'll do that again. I think that was a interesting idea, interesting illustration, or interesting little piece of artwork to add in there to change things up a bit so everything isn't about lettering. You can add some imagery in there. Okay. So I'll just make this into a pencil. Pencils usually have that metal piece right here. Okay, line there, line here, eraser. And this is an idea I just snuck in late in the game. Like I said, you don't always have to have a clear picture or a clear idea of what you're going to do. You can always add it in later, right? You can always add it in later, all right? Okay, so that's a good starting point. All right. So next we'll add the shading. And when you add the shading, we'll add it in the 3D area first. That helps the drawing pop out. And don't worry about if you're adding the 3D part of the drawing, the shadowy part of the drawing. Don't worry about if you're adding in that in and staying in the lines. You can be very loose with that. Very loose. I'm all about being a loose artist and not such a tight artist, because when you're loose, your style shows through, your personality shows through. And that's what's important about art. It's not so much looking like everybody else. It's putting your spin on things. It's putting your personality into things, into art. And one way to do that is to stay loose. Stay loose. You can get tight later. You can get tight later. But in the beginning, always stay loose. Always stay loose. Okay? Okay, that's the mouth. Maybe add some gums, like he has gums. Maybe he's drooling. A little drip here. All right. Puddle. And keep adding details. All right. Add a little shadow there, a little shading here. Even on the pencil, you can add a little shading to make the pencil look more round. Shadow helps things look more rounded. Okay. Helps things look more real. All right. And so that's not bad. Okay. Now, you can leave your drawing like this if you like. There's nothing wrong with leaving a drawing at the pencil stage. Okay. Or you can take a black marker, a black Sharpie, and make it even more bold. Make it stand out even more. All right. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to get our trusty black Sharpie. And we're just going to find ways to make this graffiti pop off the page a little more. It's good to do that because it hits the eye more. It hits the viewer's attention more when you can add some darkness to it, some black color to it, a little bit of outline. Now you can leave a lot of your pencil work in there. You don't have to get rid of that. Okay, you don't have to get rid of that. Leave a lot of that in there. Just put some in different places. Put some black Sharpie. That helps the cause. It helps the graffiti pop off the page a little more. You'll see that in graffiti. If you look online, you'll see that the artists quite often will outline the graffiti with black or some other dark color, dark blue. Okay. And even here, there's opportunities for me to be creative. Okay. I don't have to totally stick to the pencil drawing. Remember, it's just pencil. I can erase it. Okay. There's all kind of opportunities. Like, for example, maybe I want to add some vines or something. You know, maybe I want to, I don't know, just get crazy and add whatever this is. I don't know, but you know what I mean? You can add your own interesting ideas to it. You know, just stay loose. Just stay loose. And good things will happen. Okay, you got my little monster here. Draw his eyes. Okay. Huh? Yep. Draw his teeth. It's good to add little illustrations in your graffiti, whether it's a pencil or a beast, whatever this is. It's good to add illustrations in. Helps to make the artwork look more unique. The graffiti look more unique. Okay. I'm staying loose as I trace, as I outline the pencil. Staying very loose. Okay, go like that. All right. Okay. There you have it. I think I like that. What else? What else can I add? I can't think of anything, but maybe a little drip here. This was like dripping down. A little puddle. It's good to add these little things. They make the drawing more interesting. Takes it out of the realm of just lettering and into the realm of art and cartooning and all that stuff. Like that. Okay. Line there. Sometimes it's good to bring your pencil back in and add a little shadow on the ground. A reason you should do that is because it anchors the graffiti to the ground. It makes it seem like it's not floating in space, like it has an actual floor that it's resting in or some type of shelf that it's resting on. It's just a very simple thing to do. Just take your pencil, lightly shade, and it makes the graffiti seem like it's resting on an actual surface as opposed to just floating in space. Okay, it's just a little simple trick you can do to make your graffiti not be floating around in this white space here of the paper. All right, I think that's pretty good. I can keep going, keep adding stuff. I can, I don't know, whatever this is. I can keep going. Maybe these are vines or something. I don't know what this is. All right. But I can just keep adding and going and, keeping the door open for creativity. That's what you always want to do. Keep the door open for creativity. All right. And so as long as you're doing that, your personality is going to come through in the drawing. Your style, your energy is going to come through in the drawing if you leave a door open for creativity. All right. You don't always have to stick to a certain plan. You can leave the door open for great things to happen. You just have to be willing to go down that road. All right. I'm Tori Wilkerson with You Break Chains, and I want to make these things known to you. I want you to introduce yourself to these states of mind, of creativity. Okay? I know you can do it. I believe in you. And remember, to have more, you must become more. Peace.